Hello, and welcome back to Baby We Eats. Today we are making chicken parmesan. This is a restaurant chicken parmesan recipe. For our ingredients, we have boneless, skinless chicken breast, salt and pepper, vegetable oil for frying, flour, seasoning salt, pepper, eggs, garlic powder, breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, Italian seasoning, parsley, oregano, marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese shredded, and parsley for garnish. You want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. You want to slice your chicken in half lengthwise to create 2 to 3 thinner slices. Thin is the key here. Here I'm using parchment paper. I'm going to line my chicken onto my parchment paper and I'm going to cover the top with more parchment paper. So we're going to pound our chicken to a 1/2 inch thick. Here I'm showing you how thin my chicken is. It's about a 1/2 inch thick. Now here we're going to mix up our flour mixture. I'm adding some Cajun seasoning, a little bit of complete seasoning, and some garlic powder. And you just want to mix that up well and set it aside. Now we're going to work on our bread mixture. Here I'm adding my breadcrumbs, which is about 1.5 cups. Now I'm adding in the Parmesan cheese. And you want to mix that in well. And here I'm just going to add some dry parsley flakes. I'm adding some oregano. And here we're going to season our chicken. I'm adding a little bit of garlic powder, some complete seasoning, and a little bit of Creole seasoning. I did add a little bit of salt and pepper. As you can see, when we come back, my chicken has a little bit more seasoning on it. So now you want to dip your chicken into your flour mixture. You want to make sure it's coated. And we're going to shake the excess flour off. And now we're going to dip it into the egg mixture. You want to make sure that you cover your chicken with the egg mixture. You do not want to add a lot of egg mixture onto your chicken. Now we're just going to coat it with the bread mixture. And I'm going to show you how it looks. And this is how it looks. You want to pat it in just a little bit so it will stick. You don't want to overdo it. And we're going to set that aside. Here we warmed up our oil and now we're frying our chicken. You want to make sure that it is golden on both sides. It takes anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes. Here I'm just flipping it over and as you can see it's nice and golden and it's crispy. It was delicious. I'm going to speed through this part just a little bit. I'm showing you the chicken, how crispy it is. Once it starts to stiffen up because we use chicken breast, it's easy to tell when it's time to take it out. Nice and brown. Here I'm cooking some pasta. I'm going to add some butter. And I'm going to melt that down. Here I'm adding in some garlic. I added some diced onions and some diced green peppers. I'm adding in some heavy whipping cream. We're going to let that come to a simmer or a full boil. Now I'm seasoning it with some Creole seasoning, some onion powder, here I'm adding some parsley flakes. Just add a little bit of color to it. Now that it has come to a boil, I added some chicken bouillon, and now I'm adding in my Parmesan cheese. I'm going to mix that until my Parmesan cheese has melted, and then we're going to add our cooked noodles. Mix that around well good. Coat your noodles. Now I'm going to add my chicken to my pot. You do not have to do this part. You can add your chicken just to the oven with your marinara sauce on the top and your cheese. And you can stick it in your oven, and then you can add it onto the top of your noodles. Add my marinara sauce. And here I'm adding my mozzarella cheese. And I added some Italian seasoning to the top. Here's the finished product. We have made chicken parm. I want to thank you for watching Baby We Eat. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.